Well, hundreds of people gathered in southwestern France to bid final farewell to an 11-year-old Lyhanna, whose suspected murder has shaken the entire nation. Mourners gathered at a local cemetery where pallbearers carried a small blue coffin to its final resting place. Family members, friends and local residents stood in silence as they paid tribute to the young girl. The grief was visible across the community. One mourner wore a T-shirt bearing Lyhanna's photograph and a message that read, "Our honour, we will neither forget nor remain silent."
Dans mes bras, tu es arrivé, un souffle doux, un ciel enchanté. Ton sourire éclaire mes jours, petit trésor mon plus belle le matin. Je sens le monde de
The town also marked the day with several tributes. Flags flew at half-mast outside Boyne's town hall. Flowers, candles and toys were placed beneath the cedar tree near the school where the girl was last seen before she disappeared. The funeral of Lyhanna comes days after her body was found following her disappearance on May 29 from the town of Fleurance. Since then, the case has dominated national attention and triggered renewed scrutiny of France's justice system.
We feel unsafe because the justice system isn't doing its job. Quite simply, there's been a huge mistake. If they'd done what they were supposed to, that man would be in prison and that little girl would still be here. It's sad. What he did before was already terrible. It took this for things to finally change today. So it's sad. Our children.
We're fed up with these problems in the justice system and everything else. We're fed up with it. We're fed up with it. This wouldn't have happened if the groundwork had been laid earlier.
The police have identified the main suspect as a 41-year-old man who is the father of one of the victim's school friends. The case has drawn particular attention because the suspect had previously faced 2 child rape accusations. The case has since sparked protests across France. Demonstrators, they held protests in several cities this week, with organizers estimating that around 60,000 people took part. Earlier this week, French President Emmanuel Macron expressed concern about the impact that the case could have on public trust in the country's institutions. But for the people of Florence, the funeral was a moment of remembrance and sorrow. For many across France, it has become a symbol of a wider demand for justice, accountability and answers.